And that'll take us to our last story, which is in the Misfits section. And it says, security vendors join forces to make passkeys more portable for everyone. So this particular post comes from Bitwarden, but there's several news outlets and probably other people making blog posts like this as well. The FIDO Alliance published industry standards for consumers to easily and securely transfer passkeys across platforms and password managers. So basically, passkeys are finally becoming portable. Unlike passwords, passkeys do not have a standard encoding representation, making them inherently complex for import and export. Which, not to criticize, but I feel like that should have been... I feel like we're far enough along in the technology world that should have been a thought by now of like, hey, we're going to roll out this new thing. Let's go ahead and make some standards. But I don't know. Maybe that was by design because I know the big tech companies kind of headed up this effort. But anyways... to address this opportunity, developers from 1Password, Dashlane, Bitwarden, and NordPass came together in early 2023 to build a limited proof of concept for passkeys moving between applications. Feedback was overwhelmingly positive. From there, we gathered the other interested parties with whom we worked on what is now known as the Credential Exchange Protocol and format, with the goal of not only supporting passkeys, but any credential that may be in a password manager. From there, other password managers joined and formed a working alliance to build a universally accepted passkey and passkey secure transfer protocol, as well as strengthen overall passkey adoption among businesses and consumers. So hopefully whatever password manager you're on will soon support export and import. I know Proton Pass right out of the gate supported export. I'm assuming KeyPass did because it's open source. But yeah, that's always been my question is like, okay, cool. I can export out of Proton Pass. Yeah, exactly. Now what? Like, do I go to Bitwarden? Can I go to 1Password? But hopefully now that'll be the case that you can say, like, for example, if you're a longtime Bitwarden user and you're like, oh, I like this Proton Pass. Like, I know you're not a Bitwarden user, but, Henry is like, oh, I like Proton Pass. Like, now can you export your... Sorry, y'all, we're right next to the street. Now can you export your passkeys and put them into something? And hopefully now you can.
You just saw a clip from Surveillance Report Clips, which comes from our main podcast, Surveillance Reports, where we cover the weekly privacy and security news in a podcast in both video and audio format. So if you want to see more stories like this and stay updated on how to keep yourself safe, check out the main podcast here on the screen, and we'll see you over there or in the next clip.